You're listening to the Idiot's Catalog.
Charlie, do you want to count me down again?
Yeah. And a one and a two and a three. Go.
Man, a lot of symbols in this counting class. Welcome back to the Idiot's Catalog podcast, everybody. I am one of the hosts, Leland Long.
Get out of here. I'm another one of the hosts, Charlie Dawson.
And this week we're joined by our friend Deno DeMartino.
Dino DeMartino.
Yeah.
What is your problem today?
Yeah, all right, we're gonna wind that one back. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Just restart the whole thing.
We're gonna restart the whole
Start
thing.
the symbols up.
All right, symbols.
Dino, hello. How the fuck are you?
I'm doing good, and I'm happy to hear that we can swear. I always wait until someone else swears before I swear on the podcast.
What did I say?
Yeah. What if they're just at the end and they're like, give us your fucking plug?
Yeah.
You're like, I could have sworn this whole time.
I could have done swears this entire time. I've been holding back all my bastards. I say bastards. I've actually become, since I'm 32, and when I broke 30, I became a bastard. I'll call a woman a bastard. I don't care.
Just being a bastard.
Yeah, you rat bastard. And I'm talking about a woman.
That's what.
I love a good goddamn it.
Goddamn, it's good. Yeah.
God damn it.
My dad's a big goddamn.
I love
guy.
a good cleaning up our freaking mouths.
Yeah, clean them up.
I was about to say fucking. I was like, wait a minute, Charlie.
That wouldn't have served the bit.
No, not at all. Dino has a vape that smells delicious, and
Oh,
we're
that's
happy
great.
to have him here. Dino, this is an inventions-based podcast, and I'm just wondering, as one of the hosts of this podcast, do you have any inventions?
I have a lot of inventions. Should I just get into it?
Yeah, we usually
sure.
have the guest start. We just jump straight in. What do you got for us?
Okay. So the first invention, I have to set the stage a little bit for this one.
Okay.
All right. So you're 41 years old. Right?
Hey, love it already.
Maybe you're 41, you're 43, whatever it is. You have literally no time for dinner ever because you're always taking your kids to their different behavioral therapists. Okay.
Different behavioral therapists.
So the only thing you have time for is a meal in the car, and the only thing you have an appetite for is beans.
Okay.
Okay. But here's the rub.
It sounds more like a play than an invention idea, but I love
Well,
it.
I'm getting to it. You got to set the stage.
Okay.
But here's the rub. This is a very common problem for a lot of men. You have robust pancreatitis. So if you eat even a single old bean, you're a fucking dead man.
I see.
So enter.
I don't see.
So the beans need to be fresh.
Well, they're in a can, but the thing is, even a canned bean's fine, but an old bean in the can, like it was old before it went into the can.
Oh, I see.
So
What is pancreatitis?
it's a swollen, throbbing pancreas, and if you eat one old bean with pancreatitis, you're a fucking dead man, Charlie.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I hear you,
You're gonna
Dino.
fucking die.
Yeah, sure.
So let's say, right, you don't have time for this. Enter the old bean detector.
Okay.
Okay. You pop the top.
Be good for my grandma as well.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give me
Well,
some on that one.
That's hell yeah, dude. That's sick. I didn't even think of that. I'm talking about edible beans, not elderly clitoris. I'm talking about food beans, black bean, garbanzo bean.
Yeah.
So
his
okay,
grandma's black.
and here's Charlie Dawson. Charlie Dawson.
Jeez, why? You
Jeez.
have black nieces and nephews.
No,
So
okay.
Okay, so back to the old, and I forgot to mention, this is the portable variant of the old bean detector. It's got
Okay, thank God.
it's got an 8-volt, so you can plug it in. Because I know what you're thinking. You're like, I have an old bean detector at home. I don't. What this isn't new. It's like, okay, but this is a portable version of the old bean detector.
What I was
Does
thinking.
it only have one of those cigarette lighters?
Yeah, it's an 8-volt.
You
It's
can't
got
even plug it into the
no,
wall
there's
at
no
home?
USB. No, none of that. No. This is an 8-volt. So it uses infrared and lasers, and if there's an old bean in the can, the old bean starts throbbing and it turns red. So you know not to eat it.
Oh. What if they're kidney beans? They're all red.
Yeah, but well, you'll know by the pulsing. The
Okay,
pulsing
yeah.
still.
It's
What
like
if
a
they're
little
pulsing
heart.
kidney beans?
If it's a pulsing kidney bean, then that's botulism. The whole it's fucked. You got to throw that can away.
You gotta plant it and hope it builds a magical beanstalk.
You got to pop your second. Because here's the thing, man. I'm 41 years old, right? I got to take these kids. If I die, if I'm dead, then the rest of my kids are dead too. Because I'm the only one with the gumption and the know-how to stop my oldest, strongest son, Doctor, from killing the rest of them.
Wait, is he a doctor or
No. His name is
Doctor?
okay. Let me explain. You might be wondering why is his name Doctor? Okay, so he had a very difficult conception and an even more difficult birth. So I wanted to honor the surgeon that had helped us with the birth. But the problem was,
And the conception?
and well,
Surgeon helped with the conception as well.
I was doing most of the work there, but the surgeon helped with the birth part. And the thing was, I was doing a lot of glue at the time, so I don't remember his name. So to honor him, I named the child Doctor.
You're
Yeah.
huffing glue?
Now, you might be wondering, why was it such a troubled birth? Well, where do you think I was getting the glue from, buddy? All right, my wife was giving me all the glue because she was the fucking glue queen of Jamaica Estates.
The glue queen of Jamaica Estates?
Yeah. She was doing a lot of, and that's why the childbirth was so
It's
difficult.
a shame that your son, Doctor,
Yeah.
is such a troubled child.
I don't have a
because-
son. I'm saying this is just like a use case.
Okay, yeah. It's a shame that this child named Doctor is such a troubled kid and not like on the right path, because if they got their doctorate, they would be Doctor.
They would be doctor.
Or if they're a lawyer, they could be a doctor lawyer.
Doctor, lawyer, Esquire.
Lawyer.
Esquire, yeah.
Sounds like a show on Adult Swim.
Doctor, lawyer, Esquire. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a bean detector.
Old bean
Old
detector,
bean
and
detector.
it's portable. That's the
yeah,
important part.
but it's more than that. It's a story, Leland.
Yes, I gathered. Is it like you detect it with a closed can of beans, or do you have to open it?
The beans must be open.
Beans must be
Oh.
open.
No living man can detect an old bean in can.
Yeah, but
Is
a
this
dead
a living man, this detector? It's just
I'm
the
just
guy you
saying.
hired to come over. It's like, this is the one that's bad.
All this is to say, being able to detect old bean in can is beyond man.
I see.
Bean on.
Bean on, man.
Old bean is beyond man. And if you got pancreatitis, get the old bean detector portable today.
Do you just throw out the whole can when you find a bad one?
Yeah, you're in the car. You just toss it out the window.
Whoa,
Just throw it
whoa,
at
we
someone
don't-
at a bus stop.
I'm not saying throw it at someone, but you just get rid of it.
Okay.
You got,
Get
those
rid
beans
of
are
it.
not going to stop pulsing after the infrared hits them. You want that thing out of your fucking car ASAP, buddy.
What's the like environmental impact of these pulsing beans? Can they be recycled, or is it just
Okay.
gonna gather in the
We're
earth?
really excited to announce our plans for that when they're that we're working on some really exceptional plans for that.
What's the
and we're gonna-
company name?
the company name?
Yeah, you said we.
Yeah, this isn't just a guy in a garage with
No.
a bean detector kit.
It's American Bean Lines.
American Bean
Oh,
Lines.
ABL. Yeah,
ABL.
Yeah, they went public last year.
Yeah, we're IPO'd. I have another invention if you guys like to hear about it.
No, let's. I got one.
Okay, you do
we'll
another one.
Can we
circle back
linger
to
on
you.
this one a little longer?
Charlie, I got an invention.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do with it?
Can you line it up on the 10-yard line, kick a fucking field goal?
Oh yeah, baby, I got you.
Thanks, baby.
So this is a guacamole bomb. So basically, it's like a regular bomb, but you know how a bomb needs a fuse to
Yeah.
like explode. This is the fuse will be a camera that has color recognition, and you set up a bowl of guacamole by it. And it'll sense when the guacamole goes brown, and that's when it'll
that's
trigger
when
the
it
bomb.
explodes.
So you have some time to get out of there before the guacamole goes brown.
But what if somebody does like the water thing where they put the water on top of the guacamole to preserve it?
Ew.
Then it's just going to be a longer fuse.
So there's no other scenario where it would explode? It's a totally inert bomb without brown guacamole in the mix?
Yeah, yeah.
What if, like, does it have to be is it explicitly that guacamole brown, or could I accidentally replicate it with some other brown?
You could accidentally replicate it. You got to be
Okay.
careful with your gloves.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, think about it. I wear calfskin gloves, Leland.
Yeah, you
You're
got to be
41 years
You
old.
gotta put that on the box.
That'll be on the box. It'll have explicit instructions. It'll have a little color palette on the box where it's like, this is what it's looking for. Do not have any wedding ring that looks like this or anything.
No
that
wedding
looks
ring. my green brown wedding ring. I have an old copper ring that looks like Lady Liberty in the
You should
20s.
You should not be setting up this bomb.
When you say guacamole bomb, I thought you meant it's like a bath bomb that you put
Yeah.
in the food, and then it disperses guacamole evenly within like a bowl of rice or something.
Oh.
Which wouldn't that be sick?
That
I
would
like
be
that the
sick.
guacamole ends with the fuse. The explosive is just an explosive. It's literally any. Because guacamole bomb is probably the worst possible name you can give it. It's the least descriptive name. Guacamole involved bomb would be a little better, I think.
Yeah, guacamole bomb is what they call it when I do stand up at a vegan restaurant. You guys know what I mean? Come on, can I get a
I
little,
know
can
what
I
you
get a little
mean.
bit of that one? Can I get just a little bit on that
Hell
one?
yeah, dude.
Dino.
You said Dino there.
My bad, Dino.
No, that's cool,
Yeah,
man.
we should let's not fight.
I've never fought a person in my life, except
But
for
it-
six or seven people in middle school.
Okay.
So it'll come in a kit with the bomb ready to go with a camera on the bomb. And then it'll have all the mixings for guacamole. So you set up the bomb, and then you got to make the guacamole and then put it underneath the camera, and then you better run because you don't know how long it's going to take for that to go bad.
To oxidize. That's what. So oxidation is the trigger here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're selling bombs.
Yeah,
you're
you're selling
selling
bombs.
like an explosive.
So he's offshore. He's got to be offshore.
Yeah.
This
You're
is
in
for like
Switzerland. with it.
assassins or like saboteurs.
And throwing a party like for someone that's trying to kill Gwyneth Paltrow.
yeah. If you're especially if it's like some kind of party or like there's Super Bowl hang, and you need to like disguise the fuse for your bomb.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure they don't eat it all before.
Yeah, you're gonna ice that fucking party. They're
Yeah.
all dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Those bags of shit are fucking dead.
But it does
Oh.
need to oxidize. You can't do this in space. It is not a bomb.
No,
that
it's
will
not gonna
in
work. It's not
space.
gonna work in space. A perfect vacuum guacamole actually lasts forever.
So you're talking about murdering people when
Well, he's not. He's just
You're-
selling it.
Yeah.
True, yeah. The people who buy it would murder a group of people instead of there must be an alternative, such as clean the bowl, get some new guacamole.
Guac swap.
Guac swap.
Okay, now that's a competing
hold
product.
on.
Yeah.
Are you saying that this product is for avoiding the shame of running out of guacamole?
Yeah, isn't that what it is?
You're just like, oh, it'll blow up so no one will,
That's
no
what I
one will
thought
know.
it was.
No,
Well,
this
why?
is so he can get out of the room to
Yeah,
not die
no,
with the
yeah.
people.
This is just
why are they dying?
because that's what the assassin is trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you
it's
don't-
for assassins and saboteurs.
Yes,
I
yeah.
see.
Yeah,
And it's just the fuse element.
is the
Guacamole.
guacamole.
Yeah. Okay, like I said, I think the
Wow.
name is really throwing off.
Yeah, the name threw me off,
Some people,
Leland.
50% of the people did not understand.
Did I say bomb guacamole?
yeah, no, that's definitely bomb guacamole is definitely better.
Yeah, because it's like it doesn't go bad fast, but also not like hours. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you check guacamole after like 20 minutes of making it, it's starting to get a little brown.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, well, what's the hue it's got to hit, man? Because 20 minutes is like,
I'm thinking like that grayish brown that
So,
it
like-
gets when you're like,
Your guac's getting gray?
yeah.
Yeah.
What are you putting in it?
well, we live in New York, man. The avocados here are not so good.
no, they're not.
Yeah.
Mexico
That's
has
a,
some good
a consideration.
avocados.
Like in the Southwest, that bomb's gonna take way longer to go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you just have to really know your time.
Yeah, where you are and who you are as
Who
a man.
you are, what avocados.
what,
Yeah.
what you stand for?
What you yeah, who
What
who,
you'll fall for.
Who you're trying to fucking ice.
what
dude.
your legs are up to.
Yeah. What your legs are up. I'm on board with this.
Okay,
I think
nice.
just with a little tweak of the name, maybe.
Yeah, I like it.
What would you call it?
I would call it like some sort of like a guacamole triggered explosive device and like GED for short.
Yeah, that's good. And then this is how you could like. Okay, so let me set the scene here.
Please.
You're about to go out on a mission, and you have to text your spy friend and get this, but you don't want to put any incriminating evidence in the text. So you text me and go, "Hey man, I'm working on getting my GED these days. Never graduated high school. You think I could come by your place and because you're the teacher or something and pick up my GED?"
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I got cilantro for you.
Yeah, exactly. The cilantro has left the nest.
Yeah. That's great.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
That's solid.
Maybe even there could be a version for like what's that, like onion dip?
Yeah, the French onion dip.
French onion
French
dip.
onion,
That
yeah.
does the same thing. It kind of browns a bit.
Yeah.
When left out for a while, you could gauge it based on how long you want the bomb to be before it blows. You know?
Oh, you could change dips.
Yeah, you could have, like,
the dip
multiple
length
dips.
Is the man? It would be great if someone could invent just like something that like had a timed like so you could set exactly.
Yeah, but what if there's sniffers for that?
That's true. The dogs won't find the dogs would be so distracted by the food smell that they couldn't possibly. They're like, oh, I can smell the digital clock in there.
They got clock smelling dogs.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
you
That's how
gotta
they
you
get
gotta
you.
evolve with the times, Dino.
That's true. It is the year of our Lord 2019.
Oh, for sure. Charlie, you got an invention?
What do I do with it?
Oh, baby, put that thing in the ground. Hope it doesn't grow into a cactus, and let me find
What?
out what you're talking about.
All right, so this invention is inspired by Dino. Because
Oh,
Dino,
hell yeah.
I know you got that dog in you.
I do. I also have a 11-pound Chihuahua named Gina.
What?
I own an 11-pound Chihuahua named Gina.
He's got that dog in him and that dog out of him.
Oh,
as well.
there we go.
Yeah.
You got two dogs.
I got
One
two.
inside of us, there are two dogs.
Yeah.
So you guys know catcalling. It's a bad thing. Don't do it. Come on, stop it. Well, my invention is dog calling. So it's basically where you see a guy on the street that looks like he could be your friend, and you yell out to him, and then you guys are friends now.
Oh, I love that.
Wouldn't that be cool?
This is a great invention. Some may mistake this invention for just like an idea that you had.
No, it's
That's
an
some of
invention,
these.
Dino.
Some of these are like that.
I definitely have one of those.
Come on.
I do
Dog
like this.
calling.
Dog calling.
Yeah.
And then they walk by a construction site and they get all ashamed from all the guys just being like, yeah, bro, what's up, bro?
Hey,
Yeah.
dude, you have plans later? We're going to catch up on the blacklist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're going to start and finish the blacklist. We'll all quit our jobs and watch 148 episodes of the blacklist.
I love your hat, man. It's like, oh, I'm never wearing this hat again.
Well, sometimes I see guys walking down the street where I'm like, they look like they got a game of Rocket League in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this man can hang.
This guy can hang.
He looks like a good sober hang.
Yeah, that's another big one.
I have
If
a wolf's eye for that.
If I see someone with hand tattoos smoking a cigarette, I'm like, that's a guy in AA right there.
That dude would do a puzzle with me.
That guy would do a
Yeah,
puzzle. Yeah,
that guy would do a
exactly.
puzzle with me.
And so you dog call him. You go, hoo, or, you know.
Oh, how many days you got?
Yeah.
Ho,
And then when they respond, you guys are BFFs now.
Yeah, we're buds.
I'm looking
What's-
for BFFs.
What's the opposite of like a whistle? A hum?
A dog bark.
A
Instead of
hum.
a
I think a
dog
hum, yeah. Yeah, you just set your frequency correctly. 45 megahertz. Well, thanks for riding with me on that one.
I really
fellas.
like it. I really
Appreciate
like it.
There's a guy that gets to a certain age where he's like, I'm really not getting dog called anymore. Am I getting old?
Yeah, do I have to,
You know,
do I have to get a hand tattoo?
He gets like self-conscious. He's like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, I couldn't walk down the street without someone inviting me to watch an Eagles game with them.
Eagles?
Yeah, they're in Philadelphia. In this
Do you
scenario.
mean the Eagles?
I'm
Eagles.
the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wouldn't that be great if that's
Huh.
how they pronounce it and there was their accent, their mascot was just a egg?
Dude,
Giant egg.
that is how they pronounce it.
No way.
Dude, I'm not kidding. I went to school around at like very near Philadelphia, and it was like, oh, we're going to see the Eagles, and then we're going to go home and watch Star Wars 2: Attack of the Clones.
Oh, I see.
That's the
Yeah.
worst one. We were talking earlier.
Yeah,
That's the
oh,
worst Star Wars.
it's
Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones. Yeah.
Clans.
I thought you were talking about the Philly accent, which is also the worst one.
I like a, I like a Philly accent.
Dino, do you have another invention idea?
I have 3 more.
Oh, hit us with
Ooh,
one.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you with
Slap
one.
me across the fucking face.
All
with
right,
it.
so this one I got to set the stage again.
Oh no.
And this one is based on me. So lately, I have a kind of an odd diet. I eat one meal, usually a day. It's a very large sandwich. It's the only thing I eat. But the problem is because I'm so hungry and tired all the time. I suffer from, and we spoke about this earlier, extremely foggy brain memory. So I have trouble remembering, did I even have the sandwich?
Gotcha.
So this is called the sandwich counter, and it weighs 28 pounds, and it's on your desk. It takes up pretty much your whole desk.
Okay.
And it just has a knob that's it's very tiresome to turn, and when you turn it, a glowing one that's it's hot, it's emanating heat, indicates that you've had your sandwich
Can it
for
be
the
on
day.
fire? Can it be like a flaming
Well,
one?
let me tell you why it can't be on fire. Because the reason it's so heavy is because it's 70% lead, and then the other 30% is lead in its gas form.
Okay.
Huh.
Gotcha.
There's a lot there. There's a lot there.
I like that, and it's a reminder that you had your sandwich.
I
for
had
that
my
day.
sandwich, and I know because I'm really dizzy from the lead gas. So I'm like, I don't even think about my sandwich. I know I had it because I feel like I'm gonna fucking die.
What about if it's like you make the sandwiches for the week and then you load them all into this machine?
That's what I was
Do
thinking.
you think I'm
And
gonna
then
eat
you-
a 6-day-old sandwich?
Yeah, if this thing's refrigerated.
Dude, are you insane? Are you fucking stupid,
Yeah,
Leland?
Leland, what's wrong
A
with
What
you?
if,
six-
okay, all right. What if you
I'm
make?
Italian, Leland.
What if you make it in the morning?
If I make no, I can't do that either. That's preposterous. What were you? Okay,
Well, less preposterous than the other one.
I'm just what happens to a tomato touching lettuce for 6 hours? Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
what does happen to that?
I'm
just wondering.
I'm curious. This is what happens. Does anything special happen
Okay.
when a tomato touches lettuce for
Okay.
6 hours?
Tomatoes are very slightly acidic, right? They're
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
break down your lettuce is gonna be so fucking sloppy and disgusting. And guess what, buddy?
What?
That lead gas that's gonna get into the bread. It's bad enough to breathe it. You don't want to eat it.
Fair.
Then why is it there, dude? Then why did you put it
It's
there?
a deadly reminder that you had your sandwich today.
Because otherwise, I would just feel fine. I need the dizziness. I need to have a whooping. I need a whooping cough. I need my teeth to get loose so I know that I've had my sandwich today.
What about just a guy that'll hit you in the back of the head with a baseball bat and say you had your sandwich today?
That sounds way more expensive
A
than
Subway employee.
a
So it-
28-pound sandwich counter.
Takes up your whole desk.
Yeah, it's the whole desk.
Oh.
You need a second desk, so that's also you got to build that into the cost when you buy one of these things.
Okay.
Could I ask you, why do you not remember when you ate your last sandwiches from your stomach?
I mean, maybe the lead gas may be playing into that as well. It's actually kind of a chicken or egg scenario because I built it before I really had a need for it, and now I fucking need it.
Now it's just destroying your life.
Yeah.
That's how they sell them. Is they're like, they get the first one in the door, and then they're like, they'll just keep coming now because this person,
They got the hook in you, dude.
their mind is destroyed.
Yeah,
Yeah, big sandwich counter's got the hook in you.
big sandwich count. Yeah, that's
What time? And then does it naturally just like fall back down throughout the day? The one?
no.
Oh,
You have to
yeah.
remember to turn it back to 0.
Oh.
Wait, what?
It's not automatic. No.
But that defeats
But then
the whole purpose.
Yeah. What if you forget to turn it back to 0, and then the next day you're like, oh, I already had my sandwich today.
Yeah, well, you need to have some personal responsibility.
Okay. Your room would also be completely full of lead gas at that point, and so it might
Well,
be.
you crack a window, man. This isn't a windowless room.
There's so much
It has so much.
effort.
Can you put it? Can you install it yourself, or do you have to get
Absolutely
people to
not. There's no way. There's no way you could install. This thing has so many gears. Okay, it's like
need,
a
like-
Stradivarius violin. The level of craftsmanship.
You need like a watchmaker to come and
Exactly.
put it together.
You literally, it's like a Rolex. You could not possibly.
Um,
Do you usually have a side with your sandwiches, like chips or anything?
Lately, I'm a absolute pig for coleslaw.
Oh,
Yeah, that's another reason why you
okay.
can't put it in there.
what about a coleslaw trough?
A coleslaw trough, I'd be interested in. Yeah,
Okay,
cool.
Nice.
yeah, I'm open to that one.
And like at a Yankees game, guys can like pee in it, and then I can like smell it after, maybe.
Sure.
Are you
dude.
missing me on that one a little? You're losing me a little.
you know
on
what
the-
I mean, Dino?
I don't.
You can like smell other guys pee a little bit because it makes you happy. You know what I mean on that one?
Honestly, dog, I'm gonna opposite dog call you on this one. I'm gonna dog neg you.
No.
I don't know what you're talking.
I'm talking about smelling your friend's piss because it makes you happy sometimes, right, Leland?
I do like to feel close to people,
Nah,
but that's
you
a little.
lost me, doggy.
Yeah,
Did I
you're
lose-
missing me
did I
on
lose
that
you guys
one.
on that one?
Missed me with that
No,
one,
I
dude.
never do that. That's weird.
That's. I just like to let it be known. I think that's weird.
That's weird behavior.
So going
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
the invention,
Yeah.
we used to have questions
Oh, yeah.
for inventions that we've forgotten about in the last couple of episodes.
We have.
And I just want to run some through with this guy because it's so weird and specific. Is it Bluetooth compatible in any way?
No, it's 100% analog.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Actually,
like-
it makes Bluetooth in your house not work because of the gas.
It's negative Bluetooth.
It sucks up the
Yeah,
rays.
dude. It does a lot of and if you have a metal plate in your head, you will die if you look at it. So just keep that in mind if you have any like veterans come to your house.
You have a pacemaker, you just drop
Oh,
dead instantly.
buddy. You can't even walk on the same block with a pacemaker as the sandwich counter.
My knees have seized up. I got bolts in my knees and they don't work anymore.
Yeah, dude. My sister has a pin in her wrist, and it started glowing through the skin when she came into my apartment.
The pain?
No, well, it was just red. It was just the metal got superheated
okay, I
by the
see.
lead gas.
Oh, you have this in an apartment, not a house. You have it.
I mean, I live in Greenpoint. Who is that? I don't have a house. I live in an apartment.
You gotta put this in an apartment. You can't contaminate a house for the rest of your
Yeah.
life. This got to be a temporary place.
It comes discreetly packaged too, because no one can know you have it.
Yeah.
If they know, they'll come and take it from
Comes
you.
in a sex toy box.
yeah, it comes in a dildo box.
And someone's just like, this is massive.
This is 28 pounds. Wet.
Another question. I already know the answer to this one. Is it safe for children to use?
I mean, technically, yeah, it's not any less safe for a child than an adult. Because using it properly inheres the same level of risk as using it improperly. Just make sure that kid has no fillings in their mouth.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It'll make if you have a cavity filled, that shit will liquefy in your mouth.
What's inside the machine? Is that the number one? what's inside the machine?
Well, it's free radicals. A lot of particles are in there, and that's what's making the one glow. It's interacting with the gases. It's interacting with the
Imagine
gases.
buying something at a store and just be like, what's in this? Particles?
It's actually built on the
Free
same
particles.
built on the same principles like Schrodinger's cat.
Oh,
Like that
yeah.
experiment. There's a lot of quantum entanglement happening inside, and that's what's creating the one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Schrodinger had a nice cat on him.
Schrodinger had a fucking pussy.
I'd love an old bean detector for that cat. Okay, I got another invention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Heelys?
Yeah, I do
man.
remember. I was very envious of people that had Heelys. I did not have Heelys, and I very badly wanted them.
Yeah, right? So this is a adaptation on Heelys. I want there to be all-terrain Heelys.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So just Heelys with like a bigger,
Like a nice
more
thick
juicier tire.
Yeah.
Like a rubber tire.
Yeah.
So wait, just so I can understand this. In its baseline state, the shoe has like a 14-inch heel.
Yeah. So you can heel down mountains.
And then walk back up.
Yeah. It'll act kind of like a high heel when you're wearing it regularly, but
It also would need to be quite wide. It would be like a giant square that you're standing on. Okay, I actually really like this one.
right?
This is good.
Yeah, because I think it would just be fun to be on top of a mountain hanging out with your bros and be like, catch you guys later.
Yeah.
And just heel down this rough dirt path, but just like on your all-terrain Heelys.
Enjoy walking, you fucking idiots. Welcome to the future.
Yeah. Enjoy walking like I didn't on the way up here because I had these giant blocks on my feet.
I have to go get like the equivalent of Tommy John surgery in my knees.
That's the only time you feel alive on those things is when you're rolling. Otherwise, you are miserable.
You are in excruciating pain. Also,
Yeah.
imagine how good your calves would be.
Oh, they'd be great.
They'd be incredible.
Yeah.
Now, what about like there could be different? Like I used to bike, and there could be different levels of tread for the Heelys. You know,
Yeah.
like there could be all terrain, and there could be like beach version, and then there,
Oh.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Snow chain Heelys.
Snow chain Heelys. Yeah, think about that.
Yeah, baby.
So I'm gonna give that to the Inuits.
to the what?
To the Inuits.
Sorry?
Yeah.
The Inuits.
What is that?
You don't know the Inuits?
You don't know the Inuits?
You guys are messing with me.
No, it's like the native
people of
in,
Alaska.
Alaska, yeah.
Oh, how would I have known that? I've never been there. Don't look at him.
Do you only wait?
I gotta give him a point of
Wait,
look here.
Sure.
Charlie, do you only know things based on places you've been?
Places you've been
Yeah.
and seen.
Yeah.
You're like
I know
an
the Upper West Side, and I know North Carolina.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
Those are
right?
two good. That's you got your
good
bases
places,
covered. I wouldn't
yeah.
expect you to know anything more than that. Like, for instance, like the state of Ohio, its existence.
The what of where?
Yeah. See.
Yeah,
That's
you're
okay.
like an explorer in the 1600s.
I
You're like
have
the
a-
world just stops and the ocean falls off outside of Long Island.
I have an invention for you,
up?
Charlie. It's called a fucking book. It's called a single book.
I mean, if any trains went to Brooklyn, I'd go into Brooklyn, but no trains going to
yeah,
there.
that's a good point.
Start with the encyclopedia. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Start at A and go from there.
I think you need to start with Encyclopedia Brown, and then you'll work your way up to an actual encyclopedia.
What's the Encyclopedia Brown? I've never been in one, so I don't know what it
It's
is.
a series of children's books that I think are a good starting point for you.
To me, Encyclopedia Brown is that book Everybody Poops. That's
Encyclopedia Brown. Everybody poops. That was very good.
That's great, Leland.
I also love this invention.
So yeah, all-terrain
it's all
Heelys.
invention. All-terrain Heelys.
All right, that one so far is
All-terrainies.
that I'm giving that one 7 stars.
Okay.
Out of how many?
We'll figure that out when we get to the end.
Okay, you're just starting with 7.
I'm starting with 7.
Okay.
Maybe it could be like a tank tread too.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
you could do tank tread, but it would have to be well, no, I guess you could just slide. You slide.
Well, I'll bring back a
Yeah,
past
just like-
invention I had. It was to not. I walk a lot for work, and so it was a shoe with the tank thing on it, like a tank tire on it, and so you just roll down
Yeah,
the street.
you just
Wouldn't that be
stand-
sick?
That'd be
You just
sick.
stand perfectly still,
Perfectly
upright.
still.
And then it just goes.
And it
yeah.
just goes,
Kind
yeah.
of, it's like a similar-ish idea to what like a Segway could do, except it's a tank tread, which
Yeah.
gives you way more flexibility.
Way
frankly.
more, yeah.
For
and
sure.
you can shoot Nazis with it.
You could shoot Nazos.
Nazos.
Yeah. You just have to worry about running over a landmine and blowing off one of your treads.
well, you do, and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
will try and take you down.
Yeah,
That's the other problem.
Then you have to get the engineer corps in to fix your
Yeah.
foot.
Exactly. We have the Army Corps of Engineers coming in to help you.
Charlie, do you got another invention?
So this is a.
Hold on. Why don't you put that thing in a cage and let me look at it as it shits on some newspapers? What do you got, baby?
Is that a monkey?
No, a bird.
That's a bird.
Okay.
That's a bird.
This is called a DVR, a dream video recorder.
Okay.
So,
I was gonna say.
I'm
Isn't
so.
DVR a real thing already?
Yeah, but this isn't.
A dream
I'm
video
so
recorder.
goddamn sick of waking up and kind of remembering a dream, but not fully remembering it. You know what I mean? And so I want something that plugs into my brain and it video records my dreams. I can get up and watch them every morning.
That's great.
I think my dreams are fascinating, and I think there's probably messages in there from like God or Allah or someone, and I want to know what those things are, those messages are, or even just stuff from my subconscious. Like I had a dream about an old teacher of mine. I'm like, what did that mean? You know what I mean?
Does it offer any insights, or it's like it just shows you the
just
video?
Shows you,
okay,
and
okay,
I
okay.
can like figure it out from there.
Yeah.
But like last night, I had a dream that I was in a RV with two of my old friends. I was like, why are we in an RV? Why was I with these two people? I haven't seen them in a while. Like, what was that all about? And so I just want to figure that out.
It would help you unpack that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
help me
that's
unpack
fun.
it. DVR.
So it would give you context. It wouldn't, because I feel like if you rewatched a dream, it would be kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we give a lot of creative liberty to our dreams
Yeah.
when we're in them.
We
We're like,
should.
yeah, that's
Definitely.
fine.
Yeah.
But if we rewatch it, we'd be like, why the fuck is that guy there? He's been
Yeah.
dead for 5 years.
Well, it
you know?
doesn't tell me the context, but it shows me that he's there. You know,
Yeah.
and then I figure it out from.
Usually that's how exactly. It's like something appears in your dream, and then you're like, oh, he's here because of blank, and then you actually invent the reason why they're there after they appear.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
always-
I'd like to do that in real time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in. I think it's a great idea. I
You
think
can
this is also.
also-
I think this is a Robin Williams movie.
No, what?
Yeah, there was some movie where he was like watching people's dreams.
No way.
Yeah.
I've never seen any of his movies except Good Will Hunting. That was a good.
You've
movie.
only seen Good Will Hunting. Yeah,
I mean, this guy didn't know that Alaska existed.
that's insane.
What other movies did he do? What was he in, The Mask or something?
That's Jim Carrey.
Have
you seen? You've not seen The Mask either?
No, I've never seen The Mask.
Patch Adams?
Oh my god.
Patch who?
Adams?
Nope, never seen him.
I can't with this
Is
kid.
he Serena Williams' third sister?
Yeah, he's the third Williams sister. He's the third Williams sister.
You know, either loved or hated that one.
I actually really liked it. I really like that. That was very good. That was very good.
I loved him in that movie that Will Smith was
Give
training
me
him
some.
to do
Come
tennis.
on.
Yeah, give it up. I'm watching this one shit in a cage.
No, I've never seen Patch Adams. Is that still short for Patrick Adams? Okay.
It might be. Well, they just call him Patch the whole movie. It probably is short for Patrick.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's a clown doctor.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the
Okay.
whole
That's
movie.
pretty much the whole thing.
So, yeah, Dream Video Recorder. You can also record other shows on it.
So it's just like a very flexible DVR.
Flexible
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you can record your Family Guy and your American Dad on it.
So it's really good for the man that wants to record his dreams and also still has cable. That's good.
Which, honestly,
Big market.
if you still have cable, you probably got some dreams.
Yeah. There's some dreams happening.
Someone's like, oh, I had a dream of my mom who's been dead for 40 years. Oh, sorry, I DVR'd Family Guy.
Yeah. I better watch.
Do you have to put in the VHS tape to record your dreams?
Yeah, it's actually
Nice.
8-track.
It's 8-track. Okay,
Yeah,
so you
it's
can record
audio only.
seven audio minutes of your dream.
A lot of dreams don't have audio. It's a lot of visual.
Yeah.
It's a tough invention. It's a tough invention.
It's tough out here.
It's tough out here, but you can either have the Beatles revolver or you can have the audio from your dream last night. That's it. Those are your two options.
I don't know
Okay.
which one I pick.
Not a big revolver guy or not a big your dreams guy?
No, I think they're both great. That's the
Okay.
problem.
That's fair.
Dino, could you hit us with an invention?
Yeah,
All
what do
right.
you got?
So before I tell you the name of this one, I'm gonna set the stage for you.
Okay.
All right. So
You're a union worker. You've been working in a steel mill for 80 years.
okay, so imagine you're a one sandwich guy, right? Every day you only eat a single very large sandwich.
But how would you know if you ate it or not?
Okay, so let's assume you have the sandwich counter and it's perfectly calibrated, so you know exactly how many sandwiches you had that day, which is 0. And let's say you meet someone on what's the like a fine lady. You meet on like a what's the one the Gen Z uses?
Hinge.
The M34 bus.
Okay.
So you meet someone on the M34 bus.
I feel like you set him up for that one.
You fucking.
I got you
got
with a
me,
misdirect,
Dino.
you fucking bitch.
Uh-huh.
So you meet someone, you haven't had your sandwich today, and you know you haven't had your sandwich today because your counter's a 0 at home, but you remember seeing it before you left. And
Because you got a headache from looking at
so
it.
Your memory is good enough to remember you saw it at home, but foggy enough to need a LED device to remind
you're away
yourself.
from the gas long enough to remember. So so you're on the bus, you meet this fine young
Can you just
thing.
have a live feed of it?
I mean, nothing's stopping you from having a camera on it, except for the fact that the Bluetooth is shot and the
to be a
Wi-Fi
wire.
is not great.
It has to be
Yeah,
a
it's
wire
gotta be
connected
okay,
to
so
like a baby monitor.
hardwired. So anyway, so you're on the bus, right? And you realize, okay, I haven't had my sandwich today. I can't go to Applebee's with this girl. I'm too hungry. Okay, I'm gonna embarrass myself with all the poppers, whatever, all the ravenous appetite that I have because I haven't had my one giant sandwich. And guess what? If I eat a second meal after I have my one giant sandwich, I'm gonna get gout. So I have to be 0 exactly.
What a tightrope.
Nah, he is a union guy. He's a union guy.
All right, he can be whatever he wants, but he is a one sandwich man. He has not had a sandwich. He has just met a fine young thang on the bus. Okay, what's he gonna do? All right, enter. What? Well, actually, before I tell you the name, what if I were to tell you
so
that you could
close.
have
We were right there.
you could have a shelf stable. It is a perfect hybrid snack of grapes and a medjool date.
Oh, a what date?
A medjool date.
You don't know a medjool date?
No, I don't know what that is. Made by the Inuits?
Yeah, dude, you gotta
It's
read
made
a
by the
Brown
Inuits.
encyclopedia.
It is a shelf stable hybrid snack, and it is called date grape.
Date grape?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like this
All
one was
right.
reverse engineered from the name.
Yeah.
Nope, because it's meant as a perfect snack when you're on your way to a date, and it also just so happens to involve a grape and a date, right? So here's the thing, though, and this is
you just can't have-
do not let it fall out of your pocket.
I was going to say, you can't have that spill and be like, oh, sorry, I got to pick up my date grapes.
It's a black container, and the date grapes are actually in. They look like they're like a NyQuil pill, and you have to pop them out. So you can imagine what that might look like to a spectator when they see a bindle of pills fall out of your pocket that says date grape on them
Okay.
on your date.
Now,
Yep.
my one concern is that my pancreas might go bad if one of them is not a good. If one of them has gone bad, can we have a detector that plugs into my car and tells me?
Which brings me to my
and you
next point.
just on the bus, you gotta go and plug into the front. I'm just taking my grapes, sir.
Every date grape comes with a packet of crystals that you pour on them, and then they tell you if they've gone bad.
Yo,
Okay.
what?
Yeah. So you pop out your date grape, which looks almost identical to a NyQuil pill, and then you open up a little packet, and then you pour that onto your date grape, and then you put that into a cup of water.
And so this
imagine being one of Dino's characters for a day. How exhausting your life is.
Your life fucking
It's
sucks so
awful.
bad.
Everything you try to do, you're getting like radiation poisoning, and your beans
teeth
are
are
bad, and you're
falling
dying,
out.
and your teeth are falling out.
Pancreatitis or gout,
Yeah,
and
your
both times
Bluetooth-
diarrhea.
Bluetooth never works. Wi-Fi never works. You're getting it's hot and freezing in your apartment
Yeah, you
all the time.
Apparently, have kids that you have to constantly take to these behavioral therapists.
Yeah, named doctor.
So just to cut through all of the story, this is for somebody who hasn't ate their big sandwich for today and is hungry but doesn't want to embarrass themselves at the restaurant.
Exactly.
So
it's
it's kind
a
of
quick
like a-
filling thing.
A hunger pill. Okay.
A hunger yeah, but I guess you could call it that. Yeah.
We had that in last episode.
episode.
A hunger pill?
Yeah.
It
Did
turned
it involve
into
both grape and date?
Nope, it did not. I avoided that.
Did it have crystals that ensure it's not irradiated?
Now, as you mentioned those two fruits, why couldn't the product be named
Grape date.
Grape date
Yeah.
instead of the other way
Yeah,
around?
why did you name it?
That's a horrible mouthfeel. There's no zing to that. Oh, I'm gonna go have some grape date. Oh, I'm gonna use my counter sandwich and my detector old bean. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't describe what it is. Guacamole bomb, man. What do you know about naming shit? Date grape.
Could be called Great.
Yeah, that's great.
That's incredibly confusing. I can't. That would really mislead people.
Can we have Dino on to just shut down all of your inventions in the future?
for sure.
It's very fun to watch.
I mean, he loved the Healy one.
I
he did like the Healy one.
That's
Yeah.
our only 7-star right
He
now.
did not
Except
like dog collar.
date Grape's a 9-star. Just so you guys
can't
know.
judge
We
your
don't
own.
we don't know if stars are good or bad yet. We're figuring that out.
Oh man, Charlie, you got another one?
Yeah, I got one more. So I guess you could say I have another one.
Okay.
What do I do with the L money?
Fucking heat that thing up real good, make it into a nice pane, and put it in my window. I want to see outside, but not get cold. What do you got?
Huh?
Make
That made perfect sense.
Make it into a window.
Okay.
You make it to a window.
Yeah,
and
sure.
it's sealed.
Let me cut through the fog here.
It's foggy in here.
It's a little foggy in here, a little fog juice. So you guys know those license plate covers, so that when there's you're speeding, cops can't read your license plate.
Yes.
I want that, but for you wear a baseball cap and it goes over your eyes and face, so that no one can detect you in public for when AI takes over.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, right. Like it's like a face cover, but it's that material, that filmy material.
Like if you were at the store and on the camera,
Yes.
you're just a robot man.
Yeah,
to them.
exactly.
That's great.
Yeah, and you can even put cool little googly eyes on it.
I was gonna say, could it just be a baseball cap with 2 strings that have 2 googly eyes with like different pupil colors?
That's the MVP. That's the first. That's draft one.
right.
Yeah.
And you're just like looking around and they're dangling and googling.
You can change the color of the eyes depending on your personality that day.
Okay, I got a follow-up idea for this.
What's up?
So in the future, when you figure out like what the AI equivalent of big titties is, the mask will fool the AI into thinking you're like a Jessica Rabbit voluptuous woman.
Okay.
Very voluptuous
It'll
woman.
get a big old
And
AI boner.
it'll be too horny to record. It'll have to stop recording to go jack off, and then you can do whatever crime you want.
When AI comes, does it come in binary?
Yeah.
Just a little bunch of zeros and ones.
1, 0.
Yeah,
We like to have fun on the pod.
we do. This is a lot of fun.
Okay, so
Yeah, I like that, Dino.
a
That's
hat
cool.
that changes your face for AI.
Yeah.
That'd be good,
Or-
especially for like protesters.
Yeah,
or-
that's the thing, and I know it kind of exists, but I want it to. I want more. I want it to. I want it to exist more.
Can it could it have like a little projector on the brim that projects onto your face?
Oh,
It might hurt your eyes
Yeah.
having a projector project right into your eyes, but
Sure. Yeah, but you could like change your face like from your phone,
yeah,
like how it
Yeah.
looks. Yeah, that's cool. I
Deep,
like
be
that.
deep
like-
fake.
Yeah,
deep fake. That's
yeah.
cool.
You could deep fake yourself.
There are no problematic implications to any of this.
No.
it could be like, yeah, did George Clooney just wheelie down that that mountain? I'm not even concerned about the all-terrain Heelys anymore. I thought that was George Clooney, but only half of his face is George Clooney.
The other half was still loading. It was a little blurry.
Well, I was thinking that the projector just does like
Just the eyes.
just the eyes and
just-
nose. Because in a sense, it's just to get
The AI off
the
your
eye off your
eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great for like people who can't make eye contact too. You just be like,
Yeah.
wow, this George Clooney impersonator is great at making eye contact.
Yeah, I'm looking at your feet, but the AI thing is looking at your eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
that's good.
And then you could even build in AI to your face mask, so you could AI other people if they don't have one.
And then you're at like a funeral that was someone you didn't like, and you're really happy that they're dead.
Yeah.
But everyone around you is crying, so you're like, I'll add some tears.
Yeah, or you could like get a TaskRabbit to go for you, and they AI your face.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you don't even have to go to the
Great.
funeral. You could
Yeah.
you could pass out in your apartment from too much gas, too much lead gas.
You haven't eaten a sandwich in 3 days because you don't have the strength
Strength
to
to
pull the
turn it.
lever any down anymore.
Yeah, it's a very
But when you wake up and you're trying to remember what you dreamt about when you were passed out, you won't know Family Guy was recorded over.
You better
it.
remember to change the guacamole, my friend.
Yeah. Leland, you got any more?
I do, but Dino, do you have any more you want to
I have one more.
hit us with it, man?
So this is kind of more in the idea, more like a marketing idea category.
Okay.
All right. So it's an idea for the Times Square M&M store,
Okay.
and it's called Hog Hour.
Hog hour.
Okay. So 1 hour a week. I'm thinking Wednesday, 3 to 4 p.m.
Great time.
The bathroom is a anything goes no holds barred.
Of the M&M store.
Free for all.
Like the Purge. Like,
No questions asked. You go in that bathroom, it's your business, buddy.
it's like international waters.
Whatever you want to do in there, you got 1 hour, my friend. Okay, because think about this, right? You take the freedom of a choose-your-own adventure novel, and you combine that with the M&M store bathroom, and you get Hog Hour.
Hog hour. Okay. Now I'm thinking this would have to be the hour before they close.
No, it's not open after.
You can't be open after this.
See the remnants.
The cleaning after it.
No one wants to do Hog Hour at night, buddy. This has got to be late afternoon, weekday.
Okay, this is late afternoon.
It
I was
is-
thinking either late at night or right as they open.
No.
Do laws still exist in that bathroom, or is it like
Well,
just the M&M store doesn't
so-
ask questions?
Yeah, think about it this way. It's like, it doesn't really matter if laws do or don't exist because no one's asking.
Okay. No, it does though.
Nothing.
No, it does,
Nothing's
Dino.
leaving that room. Nothing.
So if you
leaving that
murder
room.
someone and you leave them in that room, where does everyone go? Where does the detective go from there?
Well, you'd have to take that up with the M&M store because that's their
Yeah,
problem.
that's
That's their.
It's just the red M&M in a Sherlock Holmes hat.
Yeah, we have our private counsel looking into this.
Hog
man.
hour?
Yeah.
Hog hour.
Cool. I
I
give
just
that, I
think
give
that
that 4.5 stars.
If you and that's
That's really
probably
good.
the best score you can give.
Yeah, it's like
It-
golf.
If you give people the freedom to do whatever they want
Yeah.
in an M&M store bathroom, do you really think they're going to kill someone?
Yeah, so immediately. That'll be the first thing they do.
That's not where my head goes, buddy.
They would find someone who was drowned in M&Ms every single day. Just coming out of their mouth dead.
Oh, by the way, to get in, it costs $600.
Okay,
forgot
all
to
right.
mention
that much. That's a feasible amount.
Yeah.
No one
That's-
that wants to kill anyone has $600.
That's like one minimum wage paycheck.
The freedom of a choose-your-own-adventure novel
Wait,
meets
can we
the
go-
M&M store
Yeah,
bathroom.
you keep saying that the choose your own adventure novel. What do you go in and be like, I want poop? It's like, all right, go to bathroom 3.
Yeah, you can be whoever you want to be.
Can we?
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the one space in Times Square
Oh, God,
where
it's-
you can be for 1 hour a week anything or anyone you want to be.
Wait, is it just one person gets to use it?
No.
Oh,
It's a free for all, buddy.
So it's like a large bathroom and there's multiple people in it.
Yeah, I guess the only rule is the you can't have more than 200 people in there.
It'd be like a prison
Okay.
riot in there.
Yeah.
You don't know what it would be like.
You just
'Cause
walk
your third
in.
eye is not open, my friend.
Oh, okay.
There's a guy just like making out with a scorpion in the corner. And some dude that's like cutting off his own feet.
That's all allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's
no,
a,
you know what? No
someone
one's
just-
asking.
Y'all, that's allowed normally.
Someone-
Dino, what I'm telling you is think about what isn't allowed normally.
Someone just eating M&Ms who didn't understand what the thing
Yeah,
was.
what am I supposed to do
It's like,
here?
this is an expensive place to eat M&Ms, but okay.
Whatever you can think
Yeah.
of. You have to choose your own adventure in this bathroom.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Oh,
I love
Hog
it.
Hour.
Hog hour.
Yep.
All right.
The title has nothing to do with the fact that it's in the M&M store. It's
I
not-
mean, you could transpose it anywhere, but I think that it's just such a good location and it's such a big bathroom.
I agree.
Where are you gonna find a bigger bathroom than the Times Square M&M store?
Have you been in there?
No,
You haven't been in there?
I've never been there. No.
So how do you know it's not hog hour?
Yeah, it might be Hog Hour.
Hey,
though,
you know
already.
what? That's true. I have no way
know?
of disproving that Hog Hour doesn't already exist in the Midtown M&M store.
I work right by there.
Do you really?
Yeah, I work in Times Square.
Oh, I used to. It fucking stinks.
Yeah, it's awful.
Should we
Leland-
do a problem?
Yeah, bro.
So this is a segment of the podcast where we talk about a problem and come up with an invention solution.
Let me
on the
break this
fly.
one down for Dino.
Let's
So
hear
this
it.
is a portion of the podcast where you think of a problem and come up with a solution for it.
Okay, so
Nice.
we think of a problem. So are you going to give us the problem? Or do
Yes,
we have
I
to
have
think
the
of
problem
one?
already.
Okay.
Thanks for breaking it down in a confusing way.
Okay, I think I got it. I also, You guys keep talking about this like you've done this podcast before. I assume you haven't.
We've done like 80 episodes.
That's really funny.
It's just for
3
people,
stars to that one.
for people who are listening for the first time. You know?
Got it.
So the problem I have this week is when you're trying to unscrew a light bulb, but it was just on and it's hot to touch.
Okay.
Ooh.
You know?
I got one.
Oh, let's hear it.
Gloves, like cold gloves, you know what I mean? And so anything you touch, it turns it cold, and so you could use it for other stuff too, like soup and coffee.
Oh, that's way better than the idea I had.
You get someone's coffee and you just put your hand in. Hold on, let me make that better for you. Put your gross light bulb hand in their coffee.
Direct eye contact. Let me make this better for you.
This is gonna be more good now.
Here's your hot soup. Hold on, let me put my glove that has been touching dusty light bulbs all day into your coffee.
You just wait outside of Hale and Hardy, and as people come out, you start dunking your cold glove into it.
I've never hailed Hardy.
Okay, what did you think of Dino?
What did you think of Dino?
All right, so my first thought was,
What's Hale
you have
Hardy?
a rod. It is no less than 8 feet long, and at the end of it is a lead hand. Okay. And the way it works, you have to blow into the rod, and that turns the hand.
Okay.
Now,
Like
you'd
glass
think-
blowing.
You'd think it's much like glass blowing, except it's 100% lead, and you think that
Do
the
not
turning...
suck in accidentally, or you will die.
Dead. You're it's
Immediately.
it's the fastest lead poisoning that would ever be recorded. So you'd think that the turning hand is what unscrews the light bulb. It's not.
What is it?
What you're doing is when you're turning the hand, it's scratching the back of your it's an intern. And the intern does it for you.
All right, but it's still hot for the intern to touch.
It's excruciating for the intern to touch.
On both sides, both
But
the
thing is,
lead
you're
scratching his back.
You're comforting them.
Okay,
You're
sure.
offering them emotional support by blowing into this lead tube.
And giving them valuable job experience.
That's true. That's what I'm
Future.
saying. It's a practicum. So they're getting college. They're actually also not getting college credit. There's no pay and there's no credit.
Okay.
That sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a guy who wasn't listening.
It sounds like a good. Maybe I am in the market for an intern, Charlie.
Yeah.
There we go. See, I'm gonna hire him.
All right. I think we're good on time then. Should we wrap it, Charlie?
Does this answer your question? Dino, thank you so much for being on.
Oh hell yeah!
We have 3 more segments. 2 don't exist, so we'll do one that we do have that exists.
Yeah, we have one more segment. This was started by our old co-host, Mia Faith Hammond.
I never explained this one. Can I explain this
You
one?
go for it.
This is our first episode. Sorry.
I
Kidding.
could tell.
All right, so this was, Mia Faith Hammond?
Never met her before. No.
She used to be a co-host on the podcast. That's all she's ever done. And she...
Well, doesn't she also, if I'm not mistaken, Mia's she counts buttons at the Button Factory.
Yeah,
She
the Button
sorts and
Factory,
counts buttons.
Yeah.
She's also a very talented stand-up comedian and writer.
It's a shame because they're all made out of lead. Highly dangerous.
Horrible.
So this segment, you have to give each Leland and also as well as me and myself a compliment, knowing you will not get one in return. Now, Dino, let me stop you before you start. There are 2 caveats to this segment. Leland's, this is why you always explain it.
You just fumble through.
Leland's compliment cannot be apartment-based.
Okay.
My compliment has to be good.
Okay,
Yeah.
his compliment can't be bad as apartment, and your compliment must be good.
It must be good.
Yeah,
Nothing backhanded.
Can't be backhanded.
No
Can't be a sly
tones. I'm
remark.
listening for tones.
Okay. So let me
And
collect
you will
myself.
not get you will not get a thank you. You will not get anything in return.
I don't want anything from the likes of you two.
Okay,
Okay,
that's great.
I'm
This is
very
for you, then.
self-assured.
Wow, he's starting with an insult.
That's
Yeah.
not an insult, because I think you're both grand.
Oh,
But let me tell you something, Leland.
Mm-hmm.
You are a very cute blackout. When you're blacked out, you're extremely cute.
Oh, okay.
And I'm bringing this up so I can bring up on air how you pissed yourself at the creek.
ah.
Oh, I pissed myself.
You pissed yourself at
I
the
thought
creek.
I knew I threw up on myself, but
You
did I piss
also
myself
pissed
as well?
yourself at the
That's
creek.
so funny.
And it was extraordinary. It was the cutest pee-pee I've seen outside of a baby. I remember you did your bit. What's the joke you used to have where you were like, something involving you calling like, "Oh, you're such a big girl," And you were blacked
Oh, I
out.
remember that.
And the way you were doing it was like this crazed, wide-eyed, like, oh, you're such a big girl. And this was like 1 minute before you peed yourself.
Oh,
Peed yourself?
I don't know if he
guess
actually.
so.
I don't know. We all just said he did. I don't know if he actually. I don't know if he actually did. He definitely threw up. But that was
definitely
like,
threw
it
up
was
on
like his
myself.
what was it? Was it your like 24th birthday, 23rd birthday, something like that?
No, I was just drinking on Power Hour.
Okay, well that's less good. But it was very cute. And
What's up, Dino?
Charlie,
Hey, buddy.
I admire your sobriety.
All right.
Mine is superior, but I admire.
Man, you broke the one rule.
That's still a good compliment.
That's backhanded.
That's not backhanded. I have.
Mine is superior.
Mine is superior. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're.
Is that backhanded?
Yeah,
I think so,
100%.
yeah.
Saying that you are superior is
But
bad.
no,
it's
I'm
more
not-
front-handed.
I was gonna say it's not, but it's not a. I'm still. You have extremely commendable sobriety, but I have the best sobriety.
Yeah.
Yeah, heroin sobriety.
You also found a good
I got the Cadillac of sobrieties here, my friend. All right, I got 7 years.
You got 7 years?
Yeah,
All right, that's
that's
fair.
what I'm saying.
That's fair.
I think I just had to toot my own horn. Maybe I'm tooting my own horn.
mine's
Guilty,
commendable?
But yours is extremely commendable.
I'll take
sobriety.
it.
You also found a loophole around not getting a compliment yourself by giving yourself a compliment. No one's ever done that.
Okay.
He's a
So-
smart man. He's
I
7
am
years sober.
The Lamborghini of sobriety.
And I'm a used CRV of sobriety.
No, Charlie's got a great car. Whatever car you think is good, that's what car your sobriety is.
It's a bike. It's
I
a
don't
bicycle.
know what you like or don't like, so I'm not going to throw a car out there. First thing that came to mind for me was a Tesla. But like a good one, like a good Tesla, like one that doesn't blow up.
Can we move on? This segment's getting hurtful.
Sustainable,
Right.
environmentally friendly.
Dino, where can the people find you? Thank you very much.
Do you
Oh,
wanna
so they can
plug
find me-
anything?
My website is the best place to find me, and it is bigshittingass.com.
Nice. All right.
Beautiful. Leland?
I'm at Leland Comedy on all social media, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff.
And I'm here to say, follow me on Instagram at Charlie V Dawson. The V is for vroom vroom. I'm a car. Follow us on Instagram at idiotskatalog. Follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok at idiotskatalog. Follow us on YouTube. We post episodes a week after we post them on iTunes and Spotify. Look at our faces. We're beautiful. Send us an email at theidiotscatalog@gmail.com. Send us your favorite Albert Einstein quotes. Send us your inventions. Send us a
That's a new one.
I really like your favorite Albert Einstein quote.
He has a lot of good ones. He
You
has
just get a bunch of emails. It's just equals MC squared.
Yeah.
Subject, no body.
We'll take it. We're on YouTube. I said that already. Reddit. We're everywhere. Follow us. Listen to us. We love you so very fucking much. Thank you for listening. And as we say, to
end every episode.
Whoa.
We're
that cool.
Whoa, we're that cool. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks for listening.